you very much, everyone, for joining today. Thank you to the Leicestershire communities for inviting myself along from Clockwise. So, yeah, I don't know exactly if everybody knows who we are, but hopefully by the end of today you will do, and how we support the local community, and how you yourself can become part of the Clockwise Credit Union, or if you're in a position, which many of you will be, where you're dealing with vulnerable people, then you can signpost them to Clockwise Credit Union. So we are what we say is a not-for-profit community financial organisation. And we'll just go through the slides now and you'll hear a little bit more about who we work with and what we can do and how we can support yourselves. So what is a credit union? Some of you may already know, have a little idea, and others will be learning something new today. So if you're learning something new, be prepared to be surprised by what is on your doorstep. If you do not know this already, because we provide alternative banking to vulnerable people, really, but also to everyone who lives within our area. So we're not for profit. So unlike, the likes of, say, HSBC or Santander, if you belong to those banks, then we are a not-for-profit and all our profits go back into the community. And if you join as a member, you will have a say in how it's run, etc. So I'm going to put on a little video which basically summarises what's on this screen, which is some facts on here, which is saying that there's over 291 million members in 118 countries worldwide. There's more than 86,000 credit unions exist globally, and they all have a common bond unique to them. So some are defined by employment, such as the Airline Credit Union, and others are geographic. But we're all authorised by the Prudential Regulation Authority and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority as well, and the Prudential Regulation Authority. So in summary, that means that, we follow the rules and your money is secure for £85,000 worth of savings. Let's see if this little film works. Have a little relax for a moment.
Managing money doesn't have to be confusing. It can be simple. That's where a credit union comes in. It's people like us saving together, just setting aside a little money into a savings account that works for you. And when life happens, whether it's fixing the car or planning a holiday, we've got you covered with flexible, affordable loans. There are already over 200 credit unions across Great Britain, with over 1.5 million members, with over £2 billion in total savings across the country. What are you waiting for? It's financial common sense. No catches, just a responsible way to save and borrow, designed for the benefit of its members. Becoming a member, that's easy. Anyone can become a member. However, you must share a common bond with other members, such as living or working in the same area or working for the same employer as other members. Ready for some smart money moves? Find your credit union at findyourcreditunion.co.uk. It's time for financial common sense. Managing money does.
There you go, you nearly got it twice then. Everybody still with me?
Yep.
Yep, thank you. So,
Yes.
thank you. So I wasn't sure because of the display that I can see here. So a little bit of summary there. So Clockwise Credit Union's common bond. So we've touched on that in the film and previously. So our common bond is geographical. So we are for anybody who lives or works in our area. And we recently merged with Nottinghamshire. So we now cover Leicester, Leicestershire, Rutland, Coventry, Rugby, Warwickshire, and Nottinghamshire as well. So if you live or work in that area, you're welcome to join Clockwise Credit Union. If you're outside of that area, but your employer works within the common bond area for us, then you're also welcome to join. And each credit union is individual. So somebody living and working in Derbyshire will have their own credit union to join. We also do payroll membership for payroll partners, and some of you may already belong to some of those organisations, so check with your employer, because that's a really handy way to try and, even in this cost of living crisis, try and saving a little bit of money for those emergency situations, and just to have a little bit of a buffer there. This is what we're all about, really, is encouraging safe savings. So we go on to the next slide. A few facts and figures here, Clockwise Credit Union. We've now got over 33,500 adult members with savings of over 15 million. Our average savings value is £450 and our loans balance is 13 million. The average loan value that we do is £600 and you can borrow from £50,000 to £15,000. Last year we gave back 156,000 back to our members with savings interest. So it's very easy to join, and as you join, you become a member. So unlike the bigger banks where they're giving money back to their shareholders, you are the shareholder within Clockwise Credit Union, and we give you your first pound so that you have that always there within your account to keep the account and the share open. All our interest that we make on our loans goes back into the running of the company and in giving the savers a great rate. And we aim to provide safe and affordable financial services to everybody. So, and we said before about the compensation scheme of 85,000 savings. So we're community focused, we've got a common bond, as we said, and we encourage safe savings and affordable loans. With the money that we make, we also have what we call a community grant giving. So the monies that don't go back in savings, we have an allocation that goes back to local community groups, such as the Warning Zone, Careers Bereavement. We did a donation for Bodie Hodges Foundation, the Alice Hawkins Food Bank. Different organisations will approach us for that. And here's a few photographs of just some of the local events that we've been to. In the middle there, we've got a photograph of Netherhall Community Centre who approached us for some money for their community through the summer holidays, providing food for the families for the week. And to the left at the bottom corner there is Bradgate Mental Health Unit over at Glenfield. They had a community garden. We've just engaged with Belgrave Community Garden as well, and they've got a fantastic project going on there. So it's great for us to be able to be out there and to be able to give something back to the community, but also to engage with lots of you that will be on this call today at different events around the country and around the city, should I say, in the county. And with that in mind, if you're on the call and you think that you've got a community event coming up, please think about inviting me along, because we are aimed at the financially excluded, for those who are struggling to get bank accounts, as well as what we would class as our ethical investors. So people who probably don't need us, but we need you. We're all part of one community. It's all about members helping members. So what accounts do we offer? So we offer an instant access savings account. We've got cash and junior ISA accounts, which have got very competitive interest rates, currently 4.5%. We have a gold saver account, which is just over 3%, but there's a notice period on that one, which suits a lot of people. The price saver account, I think, is just absolutely fantastic. And I don't know why everybody is not involved in this. For every pound that you have involved with the price saver account, you get a free entry into a prize draw for £5,000 a month. There's also some smaller prizes as well. If you think about how the credit union works, we need savings to be able to loan out to money to people who are in that unfortunate situation where they maybe haven't got the savings for an unexpected expense. Broken washing machine, maybe children going on a school trip, school uniforms. If they haven't got the ability or to go to their local bank and be supported by their bank because of past credit history, etc., then credit unions can be more flexible in that respect. The budget account we have helps people by ring fencing money that's needed for their important bills to make sure that they get paid on time. And then the loan accounts, as I've mentioned there, which are tailored to people's circumstances. So why loan accounts? We work very closely with the Stop Loan Sharks England. If people can't get hold of money and they need it, they will be tempted to go to a high street payday lender, or worse, a loan shark. So we've recently been partnered and accredited with accredited partner of the Stop Loan Sharks England, which we're very proud of, and all staff have had training in that regards, because this probably is a bigger problem than many of us realise, really. And there's free training available to everybody from Stop Loan Sharks England if it's required. So just a comparison on interest rates. Now, our interest rates, our highest would always be looking at that chart there, 100% less than the others on the marketplace. So we're not comparing ourselves here to what many people might be able to get from their local bank if they've got a very high credit rating. We're looking at people who cannot get that money that they need and may just need it for a short-term period of time. So looking at those rates, just to bring them into some sort of reality, a loan repayment at that highest rate of £500 over 12 months would be a total repayable of £602. There's no repayment, late payment fees. There's nothing like that there. We work with the person. They can pay back weekly. They can pay back fortnightly. It can all be done, in conjunction with themselves and what works best for them. And we go on to the next slide. So financial well-being. So there are 52 million people in the country, of whom 12 million are using credit to pay for everyday expenses like food and bills. 9 million need debt advice, with a further 12 million considered at risk and in need of money guidance. It's 40% of the population, and 1 in 6 adults have zero savings. So it's where the credit union comes in. Quite often with our loans, we will encourage people to save, even if it's only £1 a week, so that they have some money. We had a member come in recently who had forgotten that was part of the arrangement that she had, and she was very, very pleased to find that she got £400 in savings. So that was great for her. And that's what it's all about. It's all about trying to get that savings there and that savings habit, obviously very difficult in today's circumstances with the cost of living crisis. But 45% of people do not feel confident with managing their money as well. So we've got a long way to go. We're looking at trying to get financial well-being. It's the basis of a lot of mental health problems. A statement here is, what is financial well-being? It's about being secure and in control. It's about making the most of your money day to day, dealing with the unexpected, and being on track for a healthy financial future. Just having that little bit of savings can really give somebody a lift. They just feel a little bit more confident that they're managing the money. And the feedback that we're getting from members is brilliant. We work alongside the Money Advice and Pensions as well. We supported them in their Talk Money Week. Lots of people don't mention money, so it could be that you might have a colleague that could actually benefit from being a member of Clockwise Credit Union. So tips that they talk about is looking at your pension statement, talk to a child about money. We have children's savings accounts as well and children's ISAs. Look up tools and calculations on the Money Helper. These are some links that we advertise on our website as well. And we would say to think about maybe opening an account to save straight from your benefits or your salary, to build that up in the background. It's very easy to join. We're open. We've got access 24/7 online. The branches we've got is in Leicester and Rugby, and also, as I said, in Nottingham as well. And just trying to go through very quickly because I know we're short on time. So the benefits of being a member is that you've got access 24/7, 365 days a year. You've got the mobile app with the savings feature. So there's a little savings feature there to help you to borrow for certain goals, maybe Christmas or another festival or holidays. We have competitive savings rates, affordable loans, we said, regardless of credit history. We do accept all circumstances. And we do give rewards for saving while borrowing as well. We're also, obviously, as I said, looking for ethical savers. We're community focused. So another perk, I guess, would be that you can send money up and down the country. If you've got a child or, say, a young adult at university, say, you could send money to the post office from us. So they could just go in and get that from the post office. We have current accounts as well, where people can get discounts on their direct debits for utility bills. And everything we do is very much from an ethical point of view. So we only engage really with other ethical organisations from investment points of view as well. So our social return on investment, this is something we're very, very proud of. We do this every year, and we engage with our members and with the local community. And the recent count we had is for every £1 invested with Clockwise Credit Union, it makes a difference of £16 in the community. There's a comment there from a member who was homeless and unemployed, and he's now 14 years on working for the same company, and he credits that to having a Clockwise, being able to get a bank account in the first place, to be able to get a job. And somebody else here saying that Clockwise have taught me how to save and keep money while able to afford additional things. So that's very, very quickly done. Thank you very much. We've got the website there. We've got member services on call, local lines, local people there to help you. And that's it for now, I think. Thank you very much. We've got the breakout room where I can answer more questions.